Alright, folks, it is time once again for another Latchkey food review, and I've been waiting for a while to say that. Last week was a little difficult. We was on vacation, so I didn't get as many reviews done, but I am back on the scene now. And today I thought I'd review something simple. This is a product that's been out for a while. I'm sure others have done reviews on it. In fact, I've seen a few. Today, I think we're going with an old school classic. Now, back in the day, I used to get this. We'd be at our local hangout, you know. Imagine the hangout with an 80s vibe, you know, 80s rock band. Not a name rock band, mind you, but, you know, a pretty talented local rock band that played 80s music, you know. We had the guitar, the singer, the drummer, the bass player, the whole 9 yards. It was an awesome band back in my day. But they would be there sometimes, you know, playing their music, and they'd have pool tables set up, you know. It was a teen hangout. It was called Teen Turf. It no longer exists, but back in my time, it did exist, and it was a place where teenagers hung out. They sold pizza there. They sold pretzels there, snacks there. But we never eat there. Me and a buddy of mine, we'd get in my car at the time. We'd head around the corner to Little Caesars, and each of us would get an order of crazy bread apiece, because crazy bread back then was crazy cheap. And we loved it. Now, some Little Caesars restaurants are better at making crazy bread than others, so your experience might not always be the same at all of them. Trust me, I know. There's one that I absolutely can't stand the crazy bread at, and one or two that I absolutely love it at. Today, we're going to hit up one where I absolutely love the crazy bread, and we're going to talk about that. So, yeah. Y'all excited? I'm excited. I'm so glad to be back. Finally making a review video today. We're going to tackle that crazy bread at Little Caesars, and we're going to get some of their specialty sauces. So stay tuned for it. Alright, so I am pulling in to my Little Caesars here. And there's a Subway here and a Tex preparation place. But we're going into this here Little Caesars. And they do have a drive-through. And normally, I'd be going into that drive-through, but I want to get a look at the selection of sauces, dipping sauces they have for their crazy bread, because we're going to talk about this crazy bread. I got to defend the crazy bread's honor, folks. I'm sorry, but I'll explain that when I get back. I'm going in there to get it, and y'all just hold tight for a second. All right, folks, so I got them. I got the crazy bread. All right. See there? Go crazy. And I found me a spot to park where I can eat these. I don't see a shady spot. Too much of one. We might do right here. I think we will stay right here. Alright, so crazy bread. I said I gotta defend it. I was watching someone do a review at Little Caesars, and they totally put down the crazy bread. Why would you do that? They said, I don't get crazy bread, I get cheese sticks. Okay. I hear you. The cheese sticks are good. They are delicious. But you're comparing them as if they're something of the same. They're not even in the same category. They're not even similar. This crazy bread. Let's take it out of here. It's something special. Ooh, boy, that's hot. Ooh, hot to the hand. Look at that. Look at that. Dripping with butter And all of that Parmesan on there. That is soft like I don't know what. And the flavor popping off of that all by itself. I haven't even used the sauce yet. Oh, and I got sauces, folks. We're gonna do this review right. I got sauces. Now normally, back in my day, you get this sauce with it. This is what they call the crazy sauce, but it's actually not nothing but their pizza sauce. And they give you that with an order of crazy bread. It comes with it. And I can double dip because ain't nobody eating this but me. And honestly, that combination for $3.99, right at $4, is awesome. You get an order of crazy bread and one of these. So I got two of these, 2 orders of crazy bread so I can share with the family. But, oh my goodness, y'all. All right. Now, some people may agree. Yeah, I prefer the cheese sticks over crazy bread. That's fine. That's fine. But notice there are 2 different items. The cheese sticks is baked up, made onto like their same thing that their pizza is made on, and that is not as floury, fluffy, and as chewy and as delicious as that is. Look at that. That is bread. The cheese sticks have a slight hint of that cornmeal mixed in there, like their pizza crust. 2 different things. The crazy bread is more comparable to, I want to say, their version of what a pretzel would be. Think of it as kind of like an Italian pretzel. And you already got your crazy sauce that comes with it, but you got other sauce choices too. Well, we're going to try out these choices, because I came prepared to do them all. Now, they did have a ranch, so I just kind of left it in there. You all know what ranch dressing tastes like. But here, we got some cheesy jalapeno. Look at that. Cheesy jalapeno. We're going to try the cheesy jalapeno first, folks. Now, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't never tried this cheesy jalapeno before. I have. Oh. Wow. Like I said back in the day, all I got was the crazy sauce. All right. So it's kind of like a multi-review in one review, right? The cheesy jalapeno, 2 thumbs up. The crazy sauce marinara, 2 thumbs up. And I got the garlic butter. Now, I think they took a page right out of Papa John's with that garlic butter. But Papa John's don't have crazy bread. They don't have crazy bread. Look at that. Look at that, man. All of that cheese on there. And it's so soft, hot. honestly, it's already garlicky and buttery enough on its own. And it's hard to not just eat them with anything dipped in them. Or dipping them in anything, rather. Not a real big fan of the garlic butter. Not a real big fan of it. We'll give it a thumbs up. I ain't saying it's awful, but I'm just saying with it already being buttery and garlicky, something about it is not a good fit for Crazy Bread. Now, I skipped out on the ranch sauce because I feel like ranch is a no-brainer, but we got a buffalo ranch that I feel like has to be tried out. I mean, buffalo and ranch together? Ooh, boy, that looks good. Oh, that smells good. I can dig that. I can dig that. So, the garlic butter flavor, one thumbs up. One thumbs up. Because someone out there may like more garlic butter when they're already covered in garlic butter bread. But for me, yeah, that buffalo ranch that I'm eating now, though, 2 thumbs up. It will be in stiff competition with the cheesy jalapeno. Crazy Bread to me, it's kind of reminiscent to me of being in the mall ordering one of those big pretzels, you know, them big soft pretzels. And you know, they had some kind of cheesy jalapeno stuff to dip those in. And I think, you know, this fits along with that rather well. Very well, in fact. I can definitely dig it. But I have to say, you're already getting one of these. And that's a lot more than any of those sauces that they are. They fill that up. To me, for the Crazy Bread, the crazy sauce is already the right and perfect combination for it that they had all along. It was a cheap, quick meal back in the day. If you didn't have a lot of money, it's a quick, cheap meal, even still to this day, if you don't have a lot of money to spend. I highly recommend Little Caesars Crazy Bread, for sure. It's a traditional. It's a classic. Don't mess with the classics. If you like cheese bread, get cheese bread. That's good. I like cheese bread. I'm not knocking cheese bread. But I'm just saying it's a different animal from this. They're two different things. Can't compare them together. Alright, folks, so my final take on Little Caesars Crazy Bread is it is an excellent product for what it is. It is a cheap appetizer that they've got on their menu that they've always had, and a lot of restaurants have tried to either mimic or make something better in place of it ever since its inception in the late 80s. I can remember back then, Pizza Hut and other competing restaurants didn't have something like Crazy Bread. None of them did. There was no Papa John's to be heard of in many areas at that time. So, for me, you know, Crazy Bread is not just nostalgia for me, but it's a product that's been around for a long time. And it is a good, it's a perfect product for what it is. Got that buttery, garlic buttery goodness, sprinkled with lots of Parmesan cheese on top of that very soft bread. And man, is it a good snack just by itself. With the crazy sauce that is included with it, the marinara, it is absolutely perfect in my opinion. I give it a 2 thumbs up overall, and hey, go try it for yourself. And remember, tell them Latchkey sent you. And if they don't know what that means, I apologize in advance. Alright, folks, till the next one, y'all have a good one.